Hey everybody, welcome back to Trail of Fire. Today's video is going to be a sauce review. I said it already. Okay, so don't mind the mess. I've been working on the house, moving stuff around again as usual. So I have milk crates out here in my living room stacked a mile high. And until I can get everything categorized, you guys are going to be looking at a messy house. So back to this. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while now. There's a lot of people in the chili community that it's either love or hate when it comes to Tabasco sauce. I don't know why that is. Tabasco is an amazing classic sauce. So I love it. My dad loved it when he was still here with me. And I just want to say that I want to try these both and see how they compare. I have had both of these before, but it's been a while. I've been spoiled with so many different hot sauces on there, so I'm going back to some classics that we all know that we see on the store shelves, and I'm facing them off to see how they compare taste, value-wise, and heat-wise. So that's what I'm going to do today. Somebody did the liberty of opening this one up already, but that's okay. I'm going to see if the hot, how it compares and stuff like this. It says that the habanero, according to the heat scale on here, it says that the habanero is 4 out of 5 flames and the classic is 3 out of 5. So let's see how accurate this is. And this is just based on my own perspective. Like I said, everybody has a different flavor palette, heat tolerance, and all that. So, all right. And I welcome everybody's opinion. So if you have a different opinion or any thoughts, please drop a comment. Let me know. Zero hate here, guys. Like I said, nothing but chili love. So let's start with the classic. I got myself some good pH balanced water because I'm going to rinse my palate after each time. And I'm going to start with the good old classic. Now, the one thing that caught my attention, guys, is I don't know if you guys know this. Anybody that's watched my previous videos is I complain if there's way too much salt and stuff. And the reason why, it's not that I don't like salt. I love salt, but salt doesn't love me. I have to watch my blood pressure. I noticed that Tabasco seems like it used to have more salt in it. And now it's saying that there's only 35 milligrams of sodium. So when I seen that and they had a deal going on in the store, I got really excited. I'm like, hey, man, it looks like this stuff isn't as salty. So I want to see if it still tastes as good. The other ones still have about the same amount of sodium in it. But, hey, no big deal. We're going to try it, see what's what. And I like that it has the built-in flow restrictor. And I know that's also a love-hate thing with people in the chili community. But sometimes if you just want just a little bit and you don't want to kill the flavor or something, sometimes it's nice to have that built-in flow restrictor. It's not too restrictive, so you can still get a good pour without dumping the whole entire bottle on something. So here, let's try the original. So this has the classic fermented pepper flavor. Anybody that's ever watched, there's a good documentary on YouTube, how they make Tabasco sauce. Look it up. It's really interesting how they put this stuff in the barrels and they age it. It has that aged fermented pepper flavor. And if you read the ingredients on this, it is just distilled vinegar, red pepper, and salt. The red pepper, obviously, is Tabasco peppers. It's really interesting watching the documentary, how they select all their peppers, how they have like a little color rod that they use, and how they hand select all their peppers and how they ferment them. It's a really cool documentary. So the heat level on this is about what they say for the average person. Yeah, it's going to be about 3 out of 5. I would agree with that. I think that Tabasco puts a fair heat rating on there. For people like, really hardcore chili heads, some of them that watch my channel, they may say, oh man, this is water, it don't got no heat. So I'm going to rinse my palate, make sure that I'm getting all that flavor and heat out here. Let me take another sip, and then I'll jump on the habanero one. I like the original. If you have a dish that you're eating and you don't want to add a lot of extra flavor to it, but you just want a little bit of heat, a little bit of twang to it, that fermented I call it twang, then the original Tabasco is great for that. The habanero one, this one's interesting. So if you read the ingredients on this, it says habanero pepper, cane sugar. I like cane sugar, you know, none of that corn syrup crap. Tabasco brand pepper sauce, which is this. Salt, mango puree, dehydrated onion, banana puree. Banana puree, right? Okay, so tomato paste, tamarind puree, a papaya, spices, garlic, and Tabasco brand pepper mash. So, this is kind of like a tropically... Try it again. Get a little memory refresher here going on. The dotted line's easy to find, probably because I have my glasses on. And I like the label. The label is really cool. I like how it just fades in the color. Really neat. Oh, pardon my... Kind of drank that water quick. All right. Has that tropically smell. So this is going to be like one flame hotter from what it says. The flow kind of comes out a little bit slower because this bottle is a little bit fuller. So, all right. Definitely has more of a tropical smell. Wow. That's really good. I don't know if it's because I just consumed the other one. Okay, yeah, the heat is climbing a little bit. Yeah, so I think it might be a little bit hotter than the other one. The habanero one is hotter. It was kind of hard to tell at first because this one has a little bit more salt. So at first, I was still had a little tiny bit of a burn from the original, but the salt kind of blanketed the heat there for a second. And then now that the salt is kind of dissolving, I'm picking up on more heat. The tropical flavor, it's like this is pepper forward, and then the fruitiness kind of sets in, kind of like as the salt and everything kind of subsides. So I'm really picking up on the mango, the papaya, the banana. This is really good. This would go great on fish tacos or like rice, like sushi. I would even put this on sushi. Anything with like some kind of like rice or fish or even chicken, this may go good on like Hawaiian chicken. I would have like some sweet fire chicken or some like Hawaiian chicken with like some pineapple on top of it. Even chicken corn on blue, this would go great with. So I'm just trying to think of some suggestions that I would use this for, but this does seem like it has a little bit more heat. So if you're looking for the hotter one, now I do have to say something. Some people don't like the flavor of scorpion pepper. Some people don't like it because it has the earthy tones. It is a little bit pungent and has that floral aftertaste. However, that doesn't bother me. I love the earthy notes that you get in some peppers, and I drink like a lot of herbal tea and stuff like that. So I actually enjoy that. If you're looking for the hottest Tabasco that they have, look for the Scorpion. Now, I don't know what stores you have in your area. I haven't seen it at any of the Walmarts in my area, but there's a Hy-Vee grocery store in my area that carries Tabasco Scorpion. Now, you might be able to find it maybe possibly at Price Cutters or somewhere else. But I think Hy-Vee grocery store has Tabasco Scorpion. It's about $2.99 for a bottle of that. So that sounds about right, and it's got some decent heat to it. So for $2.99, that's not bad. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope that this gives you the motivation to go out and try these and trade them off, like with each other and trade some opinions and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, please remember to give this a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. Until next time, guys, I'll see you on the Trail of Fire. God bless and enjoy your holidays.